Good morning. Like Tyler just said, we are returning from Tallahassee last Friday for the South Regional. That was the qualification meet for the NCAA championships, which are this Saturday in Terre Haute, Indiana. Our men's team won the regional title. I think it's the fourth time we've won in the last 6 years. On the men's side, we entered the meet with a plan to run a sort of a controlled effort just to make sure that we advanced. You have to be one of the top two teams. So first or second at the regional championship is essentially the same. You get the same outcome. But we had three guys that really ran together super well, another two guys that packed up and did well together. Just wanted to make sure we did enough to try to win the race and advance as comfortably as possible. On the women's side, we were second by a pretty comfortable margin. Going in, we thought there were probably three teams battling to be second, so we were definitely happy to come out on top of that. Had four AllRegion runners on the women's side. We were led by Anna Elkin this weekend on the women's team, which is the third different individual that's led our team this year. So I think that's a very good sign for our depth on the women's side. If we have a day where all five girls have a great day together, that the women's team could definitely do something that I think would surprise a lot of people. On the men's side, goals for NCAA's, right now we're probably ranked 10th or 11th in the country if I had to guess. We are hoping to just go in and outperform that ranking, finish somewhere in the top 10, and depending on how good of a day we have, who knows what's possible, but looking to go back and be in the top 10, which would be the second time we've ever been able to do that. So, yeah, any questions?
Anybody on the men's team or women's team that could challenge for the whole ball of wax?
It's a good question. It's very difficult in cross country. There are 255 individuals in the race, so if you're the best person in that meet, it's one of the best cross country races in the world, probably outside of maybe the world championships in cross country. It's very difficult to win that meet. I think a good individual metric at this meet would be if you're an AllAmerican, that's the top 40 finishers. We've had an AllAmerican at least one the past 3 years in a row. I'd say this year we probably have a few guys that have an opportunity to be an All-American. I think that's probably a bit better way to gauge, an individual goal for some members on our team. But to win the whole thing would be very difficult. On the women's side, we lost our top runner back in the beginning of September. Last year she was 63rd, I believe, as an individual. So she would have been someone that was knocking on the door of maybe being an All-American this year. That'll obviously have to wait till next year. But for the ladies that will be lining up, I think the top person we had last year was maybe 140th. So they're looking to be hopefully more towards the top 100 this year, which some people may say, well, only top 100. But given the level and depth of this race, finishing in the top 100 for anyone would be a good sign.